I'm Troy Swope, CEO and co-founder of Footprint. Footprint is a material science company aimed at developing a healthier planet. Phase one of our mission is to develop the technologies that help our customers eliminate single-use plastics. Long term, we feel that we'll use our material science capabilities to extend the shelf life of produce and proteins, and then help develop the technologies that help clean up the mess that plastics created. So Footprint provides plant-based solutions for the supermarket. You can find our product in virtually every supermarket in the country. You know, I'm proud when I see our product in the supermarket and that we have a very important job to do. We need to get plastic away from food. Every day when I see my kid and how hard it is to avoid it, I know that Footprint is extremely important in what we're doing. We need to let mothers know, specifically mothers and fathers and families know, that these toxic chemicals are around us, and that us as consumers will drive change. And then it's up to us, companies like Footprint, to develop the technologies that help the consumers make that change. But the number one change is going to come from the consumer being educated that this is harmful. I'm giving something harmful to my child. And the reality is consumers are creating change. Like, I think millennials know plastics are a disaster, and they don't want to microwave plastic, and they don't want to drink water out of plastic. We need to give them, our customers, the technologies to service those millennials and give them technologies that are plastic free. But I think long term, we're going to do whatever it takes to transform the supermarket and eliminate every bit of plastic that's in there today. We're developing the technologies that compete with plastics. I think that's the key word here. Generally, that the technologies that compete with plastics that have a great end of life scenario, like compostable and biodegradable, traditionally have not been price competitive or really haven't protected the food product. Footprint is unique in that we provide technologies that protect the food product but are really price competitive. I think the greatest thing about Footprint is our relationship with our customers and that we know that we can help them in their mission. We work with a customer. We find out what does the customer want to achieve, and we develop technologies for that customer's objectives. Our technologies not only are compostable and biodegradable, but there's significant reduction in CO2 emissions. So Footprint is creating technologies that didn't exist before. There wasn't a plant-based bowl solution for frozen food that could last up to 12 to 18 months shelf life. So ultimately at Footprint, we want to use our material science capability. We have an advanced coating technology. We want to use that coating technology as an antimicrobial and to increase the shelf life of products. Again, in the food value chain, reducing CO2 emissions. So if we can increase shelf life of food, not only meet plastics, but exceed plastics. So we're heavily focused on our technologies and what we choose as a lead vehicle. Today, that's fiber, to have significant CO2 reductions. We want to use less energy than plastic. We want to have an overall lower carbon footprint than plastic in every technology we develop. Those technologies didn't exist before Footprint.